Well, good morning. We are leaving Coulter Bay Campground in the Grand Tetons. We had a good time visiting, we're seeing Yellowstone and the Grand Tetons. We are on our way right now to South Dakota, so we will bring you along. Welcome to our little camper adventures, where we put a lot of fun into a small space and have the time of our lives. Badlands. We're actually going to stay at the Nomad View boondocking area. Hopefully we'll get a good spot. But right now we're in Wyoming and just past Casper, Wyoming. Seeing a lot of pronghorn, a lot of cows, a lot of fields and farmland, a lot of sheep. But beautiful area. Alright, we'll see you at the Badlands. You're getting close to Wall, South Dakota. You see a lot of wall signs. Almost there. We're going to the Nomad View boondocking spot in South Dakota overlooking the Badlands. Exciting. Well, good morning from the Nomad View dispersed camping area here in the Badlands. We arrived in the evening, so it's a little bit dark enough, or light enough that we can see where we're going, but not light enough to be able to take some good video for you guys. But this is, we're looking out to the Badlands, and there is the beautiful scenery. Good morning. We got ourselves situated at the Nomad View boondocking campsite area by the Badlands. Because it's raining right now, we actually decided to go to Wind Cave National Park, and then from there we're going to head north, go through Custer State Park, and then head to Mount Rushmore, and then whatever time we have left, maybe we'll head into the Badlands and just see some of that. The next day, tomorrow, we're planning on doing the Badlands, so we'll bring you along. Alright, see you later. So just wanted to explain, we're driving through Wind Cave National Park, but we didn't go into the caves. The accessibility tour was a few hours from here, from now, and it was just a little bit too long to wait, so we decided just to drive through the park. Just wanted to let you know that. But hope to come back at some point and go into the cave and enjoy that part of the park. folks, we are driving through the Black Hills National Forest. We went through Custer State Park here in South Dakota on our way to Mount Rushmore. Take a look. It is windy and scenic. Have a good time. Gone through one of the tunnels. We wouldn't do this with Ellie.
I'll pull over and all of it.
So we are here in Wall, South Dakota. We decided to stop at Wall Drug, which is I guess what you have to do when you're a tourist. Pretty much a tourist trap. We got some milkshakes and walked around a little bit, but that's about it. Not much else to go for us. We like nature. So we're gonna go to Badlands. All right. So this is the Badlands. We're camping close to this area. If you can hear me with the wind, we're camping closer to this area. We decided to kind of take a little short drive down. It is beautiful. The campsite overlooks some of this area. We drove this today. We decided let's just drive into the park a little bit before we go back and have some dinner at our campsite. To the Nomad View dispersed camping area here by the Badlands. It's very bumpy. Came in yesterday. Came in last night or yesterday evening quite late. It was dark. I really couldn't tell that, but this is the entrance to the on the rim, and there's a whole bunch of turn-offs that you can just put your camper and then hang out. So this is our campsite. There's Ellie. And there's us.
Oh.
And then there is Steve. Say hi, Steve.
Hello.
But this is the Nomad View dispersed camping area.
So there's the highway.
Very pretty. Yeah, and the highway's out there. So you can kind of see this from I-90. So check out this view from our campsite. This is awesome. Just hanging out at the campsite. Probably gonna make some dinner soon, maybe have a adult beverage, and just relax for the evening. Morning from our campsite here near the Badlands. Had a pretty good night. We actually slept really well. Flew the drone yesterday evening, so hopefully you enjoyed those drone shots. And now we're off to go to the Badlands and also look at the missile silo area. I'm not sure too much about it. I think Steve does, but we'll bring you along. So we are on our way to go look at the missile silos. Like I said earlier, I don't know much about it, but I'm sure I can fill you in later. But just showing you where we're camped. We're camped on the edge of that kind of cliffway over there. Not sure if you can see it from where you are. Here with the camera view, way off of there is pretty much where we're camping. We are at Minuteman Missile National Historic Site.
South Dakota near the Badlands. Hopefully you can hear me. Sorry about the wind. But wanted to share this with you. We are back in the Badlands National Park. We're gonna go do the drive that's on the eastern side. We did the western side yesterday in the north unit, but really beautiful area. It's a windy day today and a little bit rainy, but that's alright. We enjoyed going to the Badlands. We're gonna have some snacks, lunch or something, and then maybe just sit out and watch the view. So we are in the camper, came back from the Badlands, and doing some work on the computer. I'm looking at some drone footage. Steve's working on the computer, doing some work. And the wind is gusting like crazy and it's shaking the camper. But of course, when I take out the camera to show you guys, the wind dies down. But we're shaking and the wind is blowing from behind us. And it is insane. Insane some of these gusts are. But of course, you know, now the wind dies down, but maybe I'll take the camera out a little bit later and... Oh, there we go. Yeah, we're shaking. We're shaking. And that's the wind. That is insane. Wind gusts here in the Badlands. This is the wind we're having right now. The camper is shaking back and forth from this intense wind here at Nomad View, dispersed camping in South Dakota. Wow. So we are waking up to a beautiful day today, but last night was very windy, but it's gorgeous today. Here's our view.
Still a little bit of wind.
And there's our view. Yeah, it's windy, but it's not as bad, but I think it's supposed to get worse tonight, so we might actually head out and head east toward home. We are packing up to leave, and we're gonna start our trek east. We are at the Nomad View dispersed camping area here in South Dakota. Beautiful place. As you can see behind me, this is what we woke up to. Less windy this morning, but still windy, and it's expected to get windy like it did last night, and that was pretty intense. So instead of staying another night, we're gonna head east and just take our time a little bit more instead of trekking for long hours each day. We'll break it up a little bit, but we'll take you along. Staying here in Ohio, and we're just getting checked in. All right, we finally made it. Steve drove a ton of mileage, but we're back home, and we're gonna unload the car and the camper and sleep for about 5 days. But we
excellent freaking trip though.
Had a great trip, had a good time. And we want to do it again at some point. Mm-hmm. Not right now.
We still love each other.
Yes, we do. All right. Bye. Thank you for watching our little camper adventures. Don't forget to click the thumbs up button if you liked the video. Please subscribe to our channel and share with others. Leave a comment so we can get to know you better. Thanks again.